Are you in college and tired of taking classes that are boring or subjects you're never going to use, such as algebra, unless you plan on being an engineer? Today I'm going to tell you about a story of 39 heroic commandos who defied all odds that were set against them. Hello, my name is Connor Higginbotham, and this is for the CPCC Public Speaking class. This will be an informative speech on the defense of Hill 3234, the last stand of the 345th Independent Airborne Guards Regiment. The Soviet Union during 1988 was in full retreat from Afghanistan due to losing numerous territories and provinces to Mujahideen rebels. Mujahideen rebels were backed by major nations such as the United States and by supplying them with modern weaponry such as anti-tank and anti-air weaponry. The Soviet Union would employ the use of the 345th Independent Airborne Guards Regiment. They were an elite group of 39 commandos who had completed numerous missions and offensives in Afghanistan, many of which were against the Mujahideen rebels, so they were the perfect pick after knowing many of their tactics and fighting styles that they used in combat. The Soviet Union would employ the use of armored convoys throughout the Afghan campaigns. It was an effective way to transport soldiers, munitions, and supplies, which is why Hill 3234 was fortified, because the armored convoys always used major roads and other small dirt roads, which the Mujahideen rebels would quickly take advantage of by moving ahead to plant bombs on to disrupt the convoy's movement. One particular convoy would be coming from Gardez down to Khost. This vital road later would allow the Soviet military to retreat quickly from Afghanistan, and Hill 3234 is located along this road. The holding of Hill 3234. January 7th, 1988. Soviet soldiers are in place. The 345th Independent Guards Airborne Regiment set up fortifications in approximately 2 hours. At approximately 3 p.m. local time, the 345th were bombarded by numerous mortars and machine gun fire from neighboring hills and mountains. During the bombardment, the 345th lost their only radio man, which prevented them from calling any artillery strikes, medevac, and helicopter support. The attacks suddenly stopped. The 345th knew an impending infantry assault was about to commence, because they had fought the Mujahideen on countless times and knew their tactics well. Suddenly, the rebels began to storming up the hill straight towards the 345th's guns. They did not care about their own lives and disregarded their own safety, charging in the open fields of the hill straight towards the 345th. 12 times the Mujahideen attacked, 12 times the Mujahideen failed, all within 1 hour intervals of each other. The 345th fought from 3 p.m. of January 7th to dawn of January 8th. The aftermath of Hill 3234. The total casualties. The 345th, with only 39 men, suffered only a loss of 6 of their commandos, with 26 of them wounded, while the Mujahideen rebels suffered a catastrophic loss of between 200 to 250 soldiers. Accounts vary because there was no proper way to determine the full amount of soldiers killed. All surviving members of the 345th were awarded with the Order of the Red Star and Red Banner, the second highest awards one could receive in the Soviet military, the highest being the Order of Lenin. This is a conclusion to my informative speech on the defense of Hill 3234. All information was obtained at warhistory.com and sabaton.net. As Frederick the Great, King of Prussia, once said, "Everything which the enemy least expect will succeed the best."